Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to RimWorld, where we are struggling for power because these wood-fired generators are not getting any wood because there isn't any wood on the map anywhere. We're doing okay for food. Plenty of food. 1,768 corn and a whole whack ton of eggs. We do also have some food for our duckies. We haven't quite finished this in again because we've not quite got enough wood. And the new grow zone, let's make sure that that's turned off. That doesn't need to be turned on just yet. For these two zones is almost ready to be roofed in. We are getting towards the warmer end of the year, which is quite nice. We might actually be well off. Just quickly popping in a growing zone that can go here. We've done this before, and let's go ahead and plop in some Devil Strand because we seem to be hitting against the edge of the Devil Strand, so getting a little bit more in, I think, would be rather jolly. We do seem to be out of granite chunks down here, so let's, are these granite? What are these? Slate. Oh, okay, we don't want slate. We do want some granite chunks, but not too many, and we can haul those in. Ooh, it's only minus 16 in here at the moment. Because it's getting warm outside. Okay. I think we need to just be a little bit on our toes so far as the cooling of this environment goes, because I really do not want oops, did I say hold open on that? I did. Okay, I don't want to have this go above -29. I'm worried because this is a real danger zone. We've already had one infestation in here. I don't want to have another one. So if we replace a couple more of these coolers, then we could be... Oh, look, a tree. Fantastic. If we replace those coolers, then it'll be nice. Ooh, a Halixian gas geyser, steam geyser, and another steam geyser over here. Okay, great. FYI, I have installed vanilla furniture expanded power modules because I want to do some more experimentation with power. But I think that power is not actually a huge problem at the moment. If I just do like a little bit of this and a little bit of this, it's going to be relatively expensive. And then we can get some granite walls built around them. Yes, and yes. And then we can hook them into this power line down here. And what I'm hoping is if I do this, then we're going to completely remove the need to have those wood-fired generators on board at all, because they'll be producing more than any, like, more power than, well, one of them produces more than these three combined, and a bit of that one. So getting two more geothermal generators online, I think, would be quite the good shout. And then we can avoid, you know, burning wood and retain that for funeral pyres and the hearth. Because it's nice. Evo, what are you doing sleeping there, mate? Go on. Off you go. Cervex's old stash. Okay, we'll go and have a look at that, I'm sure. You know, we're not very good at doing the old quests in this colony, but we are going to start trying to push towards the next thing that I would like to achieve. And what I would like to achieve, and it's mentioned in the comments, a really nice thing to do would be to see if we can go and find our people and bring them home. All of those kidnapped people, you know, we basically wound up with just Eric at the end of it. So yeah, if we could go and rescue a couple of people and bring them home, I think that would be very nice. We've only had one person who's been, you know, sent back to us as a ransom, and quite frankly, we don't have the cash at the moment. We've only got 1,152 silver, which is nowhere near enough to buy back our people. As we're pushing into summer, we should actually close these off as well and recafooble that whole situation to let the heat poop out into the wide world, and then we can maybe we could even save some power on our heating. Actually, if we're pushing into summertime, we might even be able to slow down the need for power there, though we will need to be amping up the power up here. So Billy's cutting down some walls up here, and then how much steel do we currently have in stock? We've got 313, we've got 65 normal components. That should be sweet. And there's still some steel up here, guys. Could we get this hauled down? That'd be really nice. So let's just go ahead and zoopity-doop these. And hopefully we can get these generators done sooner rather than later, because right now it's -4. Getting these up and running would be very, very nice. In fact, per do you want to do me a favor and actually just super duper prioritize all of this? Princess is having a shoot frenzy. That's fantastic. Per, what you doing? You're bringing down some steel. Good man, good man. Okay, so let's leave Per up to that. I'll keep an eye on Per's performance and make sure that Per doesn't go stir crazy, running back and forth and setting that sort of stuff up. And yeah, we'll just make sure things are okay. Okay, so we've got a bit of Devil Stream going in there. These two fields are still not sealed off, but that's okay. We'll hopefully get that done soon once those there chunks start coming down. We could probably get these hauled inside as well. That'd be nice, so that they don't all die. And how are we doing? We got it all? We've almost got it all. 1 or 2 more loads and we will be good to go. Per, what you doing? Hauling steel to cooler. Fantastic. Should I be forcing him? I think it's okay. Mental magic? I don't see why you can't do that. Right click, there we go. And is there anyone else? I'll tell you what, Sugar, can you mental magic? No, you can't. And Evo, no, they probably don't have it ticked in their little doobly-doo here. Let's see. Who's got magic? Okay, Per and Sugar. Evo, do you want to do it as well? Where are you? Evo? Okay. Okay, no. So it is bound by intellectual, so that is definitely something that Per should be doing. Although Per won't be doing that very often, because if you look at Per's work, Per's going to do these things and then research, which is permanent. Like, he's never then going to do anything other than those things. Okay, Per, how you doing? Hauling steel, holy, haul. Let's, yeah, I'm very concerned about this now, I've got to say. Maybe I should have done one of them at a time so that we could have avoided opening up the whole... Oh, Eric's helping out as well. Fantastic. Okay, well, that's good. That's fantastic. I'm very happy about that. Okay, he's going to go on a little break now. That's totally fine. Eric, are you continuing to do these things? You are. Okay. Let's make sure that... What's this? A caravan from Corian Compact is approaching. They are a... Okie dokie. Mystery caravan. Fair enough. You've got some money in your pack animals. That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Weird. Okay, never mind. Let's see if we can... Eric, could you just do me a favor? Just to put my mind at ease, my friend. It'll only take you an hour or so. If you could just bring up some steel and components, it'd just make me feel a lot more comfortable, mate. Because if we don't get these done, and we have a friggin' infestation pop up in there, I'm gonna scream. Archer, confusion? Oh. Archer the dog has dementia. That's not great. Age 13. Okay, well, that's kind of... Yeah, that'll happen. 13. Relatively old for a dog. I don't remember actually seeing that when we acquired Archer, but anyway. All right, so here we're going to reset this, and then we're going to go down to -29. And then indoors, it is now -7, -8, -9. Okay. Let's keep an eye on that in the morning and make sure that it's doing what we want it to do. No power is actually a bit of a problem, but we can address that with the addition of this sucker here. So hopefully we've got the steel coming towards it. That's fantastic. I don't think that we have enough steel now. Peace talks outcome. Okay, great. And Eric, do you want to quickly... Oh god, I shouldn't be doing this to Eric. Oh no, we've got 1,306 steel. Fantastic. That should be plenty enough to bring these suckers online. Sugar's hauling some down from the drill site up here. There's 119 there, and unfortunately there's not enough power to make that happen. So Sugar, good on you. Are you straight up just hauling stuff? That's fine. Lumpy's actually hauling things in as well. And these guys, what? So they don't have any stuff to sell, but they're willing to buy a bunch of my stuff at very good prices? Okay, well, I'll take all the money you can give me. That's pretty good. 612 silver. Sounds good to me. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, and we should probably put a... whoops. Should probably put a door into this so that we can get in and out. So I'll just plop in a regular steel door there and there. And that should do the trick. Okay, so if we can get these two online, I'm pretty happy that our power situation is done, and we no longer need to worry about power whatsoever. I will actually also just quickly say no roof there or there. So we don't need to worry about a roof. because we want the heat to be pooped out into the atmosphere. Per, are you doing anything useful at the moment? Refueling limestone hearth. Okay, I really need you to prioritize, unless someone else is doing it, but it doesn't look like someone is. But if you could please prioritize doing that for me, that would be absolutely fantastic, because power is a problem, my friend. And again, with those extra coolers online, if we don't have the power to fire them up, I think we might be in a spot of bother. So if you could come and do that, don't worry about the granite blocks. No, do the power cable. Do the power cable. Come on, do that. Okay, good, thank you. Alright, so we are now still negative... that seems strange. Negative 3,000 watts. Okay, well we need this one online as well then, huh? Okay. Who's going to be able to do that for me? I think Eric. Poor Eric. I keep forcing Eric to come and work. But we really do need this done, Eric. I need this power. I'm kind of actually a bit confused as to where all the power is going. Is it because we are... Okay, it's because we've just totally drained all of the batteries and it's nighttime, so that makes total sense. The sun's coming up now. Okay, the sun's coming up and we are into positive, very positive, extremely positive power. And the batteries, they're a-charging. They are a-charging. Now, the other thing that I do have access to as part of the vanilla furniture expanded power is bigger batteries. So these ones can hold, well, more than the regular battery, and then later on, I mean, they're just like straight up double the size. But essentially, there's not really any real difference between building two small ones and one big one, as far as I know. Oh dear. Alright, so it's a siege. What are you? You are a gladiator. We've got a shadow. We've got a death knight. And... oh dear, I don't like the sound of that. Okay, they're not super duper heavily armed. They are getting a raids gone wrong meteor attack though, and sadly it didn't do anything to stop them, but it has given us some steel, some silver, some more steel, and some compacted machinery, which is quite nice. Quite nice. Thank you, game. Nice of you to give it a try, but yeah, sadly it didn't do anything for us. How are we looking for... shells? We have 4 shells. That might just be enough to, you know, give these guys a couple of hits and force them to come and attack us. Otherwise, we're going to have to go and attack them. So, alright, Per, would you like to come and man this steel mortar for me? Sugar, I think you were a construction-y person. We need some material, which means... what do we got here? Chem fuel from wood suspended. Let's unsuspend that rather quickly. Billy, you're nearby. Go ahead and... no, we need some wood. Okay, cool. Add Bill. Organics, details, corn, clear all and tick, and then we're going to copy and paste that, and then we're going to slide that, and then Billy, make some, not assigned to refining. Per, no, you're doing that. Eric, hard force on some of that. In fact, I'm even going to go further. I'm going to change this up to 100. Okay. Sugar, where are you? I need you to get very, very ready to come and make me some shells, some additional shells. So, Eric, go ahead and fire at whatever you want to fire at. I have faith in you to hit the targets that we need to hit. And then, Sugar, as soon as that chem fuel gets made, I need you to start... oh, come on, Eric. Come on, Eric. You could have... oh, jeez. Okay, I can hear. We're getting ready to fire. We're firing. We are firing. Okay, we've hit nearby. Okay, that's not great. Okay, so Eric, sorry, Per, I need you to force target onto, let's find their shells that should be on the ground right there. Hit that. Okay, they're returning fire. They're returning fire. Here we go. It's a mortar duel. Okay, that is not great. That is very not great. Eric, I need you to prioritize working on that piece of slate wall there for me. Actually, no. Okay. Sugar. Oh, jeez. Okay. Eric, come on, buddy. Come on, you can do it faster than this. Per, I believe in you. Just one beautiful shot on those, and it'll just unlock this whole crew, and they'll come at us, bro. Here comes another shot from them. It's going to hit the middle of the base. It's hit Okay, it's hit the surgery. That's not great, and it is an incendiary grenade. We still haven't managed to get a good shot in on them. This is not great. This is not great. We do now have a fire in the base, and nobody seems... Gizzo is going to take care of it. It is currently 85 degrees in that room, which is very, very, very not good. Okay. Eric is almost done. Gizzo and Bear are going in to take care of this. How are we looking in here? 134 degrees Celsius. And out here it is 21. Eric, super emergency. Deconstruct this slate wall and force. Quickly. Eric, where the fuck are you going, my friend? Oh, you're building... Okay, he's... Okay, alright, we'll cancel that then. Right, sugar. Sugar. Need material. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. Come here. I hear another hit. Okay, we've got him. Holy shit! Oh, I wish I was watching that. Oh, I wish I was watching that. That's a real shame. Okay, cool. So, are there any more shells for you to play with here? Yes. Shell loaded and ready. Stop forced attack. Fire anywhere you fancy. Sugar, prioritize working at this machining table, my friend. And we'll do it without you being drafted. And then we'll just keep an eye on these guys. We're going to fire randomly at them and see if we can take another 1 or 2 down. They are still firing back at us, which is not the greatest. So, I am going to reset a force target. And I'm going to get you to target these incendiary shells. Because they are causing us a little bit of pain. These guys are assaulting us, and they're going to come up and around the long way, except for these two, Lawman and Queen, who are going to come the short route. Let's see what we can do about, first of all, get a couple of shells up and running, and then, whoops. Okay, so they've hit our power farm up here, which is not great, and has actually decided to come and take care of this, which is not really that great. Oh shit, we're out of barrels. Okay. Right, well, Sugar, don't worry about what you're doing, and quite frankly, everyone, I think, should come down and stand on the line, with the exception of Eric, who can come and take care of the fire up here. Actually, the rest of you guys can prioritize extinguishing this fire as well, and then when you're ready, I'll bring you back down. Eric is still repairing this wall, which actually I'm kind of okay with, because quite frankly, we do need that wall repaired, and then we need you, Eric, to come down here and get the heck out of the way. Everyone else needs to get on the line. Borg, you need to get your rifle out. I can see that they're working their way up here. There's one coming through here, and then the other ones are working their way up through the traps here, and it looks like one of them has been hit. Fantastic. You guys now need to come down and join the line proper. That would be fantastic. And let's see what we can do about giving these guys a very happy and warm welcome to our base. It's going to be great. Kanka, your shotgun really does need to be replaced, my friend. And in fact, while I think about it, I'm just going to queue up one of these, because these ones up here were plassteel. So let's get one of those queued up. Furniture, standing lamp, we'll put that next door so you can see what you're doing. I can hear firing beginning. They are attacking. Shit. Okay, that's an oversight on my part. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to seal this section off completely, and then I'm going to say zone, no roof area, and do that. And we'll get that done as soon as we can. Who are you firing at? Okay, the stone golem. That's not great. Let's get him inside. Fantastic. Now, this guy's going to break in through here, but there's nothing for him to see, and quite frankly, by the time he... Hang on a second. Hang on. We got any points going here? We do. You've got 3. Holy shit, dude. Alright, 1, 2, and 3. Sugar, you got anything? Yes, you've got 1 point, so let's push that into open book. Evo, have you got any points? You do. Fantastic. Let's give you 1 expanding darkness and 1 more ravenous shadow. Gizzo, have you got any might that we can play with? You do. How about you go ahead and... ooh, I could have used his friggin' mortar. Okay. Let's start leaning... no. What does this do? Yep, faster fire. Bear, sniper training. Go for... adrenaline, so when you get a kill, you get boosted and you can do more kills. And you can have some points in sniper training, Mr. Sale, and that was it. Okay, great. Alright, we're back on the line. We're firing. Lawman is coming in. He's taking a good amount of shots here. Simona. Oh my god, that shadow ability is absolutely delicious. This guy is now moving forward and is going to be a nice little distraction. Pumpkin's down. They are fleeing, but they have destroyed one of my coolers, which I'm not very happy about. And then something got broken there on the way out. Someone is here and ready to be captured. It's Queen, and Queen is a wanderlusting night owl with excellent mining. Fantastic. Okay, Eric, if you could capture Queen for me, please, and then everyone else, you can go about your business. That would be delightful. These guys are all fleeing. I could pop out and capture some more. Is anyone fallen down and is able to be captured from some traps? Ooh, hello. Grub, how you doing? You're probably not going to make it back, my friend, which is actually quite a shame because you're a shadow and you would have been very handy to bring on board. And plants and animals as well, but there's no way we can get that person back. I don't think we can even get down there within the hour that... Excuse me. How very dare you? Sugar, just move up here behind this wall for me until they get out of the way. Thank you. Just ignore them. They're on their way out of the map. When they're gone, we can then... we can probably unrecruit you now, to be honest. I don't think there's any way that they're going to be able to pop a beautiful shot like that. I mean, I say that, but... Oh, it was a bolt-action rifle. Okay, so... deep breaths. Deep breaths. We're doing okay. We did well. Let's just... I don't want to use the allow all tool. Because if I do allow... then it's going to pick up all of the rotten animals and stuff that are out there on the map. I'm just going to, like, target select all in these areas to pick up the things that I want to pick up, rather than, you know, these skeletons up here, which, really, we don't want to be going and hauling. I don't want to be running all the way across the map to do things when we can just pop next door. Okay, these are now both online. This is good to go. We're still waiting on this standing lamp to be completed so that we can do some nighttime drilling in peace and quiet and light. That's a dead raccoon, who cares? And how are we looking in here? So the temperature in here is back up to room temperature. I'm going to have to force someone. Eric, I think it might be you, my good chum. If you could come and do this for me. You've probably got enough goodies nearby to do it. And then we need to get this wall done because that is a danger. If enemies come through and break through these, because they are classified as a, you know, an internal thing that they want to destroy, then they're going to let all of the cold air out of this, and then we could get an infestation. And I really, really do not want that. I really don't want that. So getting this done will help to protect that. And... you know, the only thing that's going to then sort of breach through that is if we have some people come through and they want to do a, you know, they want to breach your walls to get into your base, because they could see this as a shorter path than coming in through here, or what they usually do, which is through this, which I don't know why this is not getting done. Granite wall, so there's no bridge under it. It's just not getting done, and this isn't getting done. Are we bingo on? Oh, we are. We need some more granite. Okay. Is there any more granite tags? There's plenty up here tagged to haul. So I just need to be patient. We'll min-max. We'll do the things that we need to do. Which one was it that was destroyed? Oh, I see. No, because it was destroyed and then rebuilt, it means that I don't need to reset the power level on it. It automatically gets done. So that is tickety-boo. Okay, so that was cool. That was very cool. Like, no one got injured. It was a mortar duel for the ages. Let's stop forced attack and let that one go. It might also be worthwhile the next time we have a trader come by to look at getting yet another heavy barrel or two, because that there mortar is doing us some really good work. So the more that we can do with it, I think, the better. Alright, so back to it. There is a spare charge rifle in here, which is quite nice. Have we just manufactured that? I guess we must have done. Whilst I wasn't looking. And you know what? I'm happy for it. I'm happy for it, because there are some people in here who don't have... So Borg has one, but prefers the axe for whatever reason. So this can be changed out for shoresies, if you would like to equip that charge rifle. Who else do we have? You're okay. Giggles is okay. Billy's okay, but I wouldn't mind giving Billy... Yeah, no, that sniper rifle's basically useless for you, Billy. What happened to that LMG that Bowler just dropped off? Did it immediately get turned into steel? I think it might have done, because it now seems to have disappeared. So maybe whilst I wasn't watching, maybe if you were, while I was talking about equipping a new weapon, you were probably watching that weapon disappear into the furnace and get turned into slag. But that's okay. That's okay. I don't really want to have an LMG in the base. I'd rather have a sniper rifle with a very poor chance to hit than that shitty weapon that we don't want. So I really do want a charge rifle, and then ideally, do we want another charged lance? No, Sale's already got one, and Bear has Archer's bow, which I'm very happy about. I'm happy to know that Archer's bow is still being carried. Ooh, and hang on, let's make sure. Yeah, let's not do that, and let's do that. Okay, so we can have some chem fuel, but let's not do it with corn. We need to keep the corn, of which we now have none. Shit. That was a silly thing to do, wasn't it? Okay, well, let's do this, and then these two, I'm going to set these to corn plant. Yes, that seems logical. Okay. Okay. Rice plant. Okay, let's get a field of rice down. It's not going to grow 13 degrees. It should be okay, actually. Who are my planty people, and what are you doing? Are you down here doing these things? Yes, that's totally fine. If you could come up and... Yeah, there we go. Bowler, thank you, and Borg, thank you. Per is completing out the rest of this building, which is excellent. We've even got some wood here to build in the bridge and the wooden walls for this corner, because we can't build granite walls and or bridges. Sugar has inspired recruitment. Well, too bad, because we didn't capture anyone, or, well, they didn't make it. And Sugar, you're not even set to do recruitment, because your social is 3, so kind of pointless, but thanks for playing. Okay, cool. So now we've got these down. We've just got to get a little bit of wall in here, and then we can probably toggle these suckers on. That's probably the next step for us. Is there anywhere we can shoehorn a couple of big batteries? We could probably... Here, let's plonk a couple of big batteries. Let's see, power. Large battery, okay? I just have a couple of these in here, like that, and we'll put in a little bit of granite wall between them just in case we have an explosion. And then this light is apparently still here, even though there's a wall built on top of it, which is very strange. Some mad hares are now coming at us, and there are... Really? 2? Okay. Alright, well, good luck. Is there anyone outside? Borg is. But Borg is on the way in now, so that's totally fine. Hopefully they'll then turn around and go in through the kill box. No, they're going to go and get Billy and Bowler. Billy and Bowler, would you guys like to form up over here for me, please? And Bowler, what are you packing? Yeah, okay, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's 2 hares. I'm pretty sure that we should be able to... Okay, Billy did get bitten once. And where did the other one go? Nowhere? Oh. No? Here? Okay, it's going towards there. Oh, there's a couple down here as well. Okay, Billy and Bowler, do you guys want to come into the base just here for me? And Borg, you might want to just come here as well and get your rifle out. We probably don't need to be this careful about the whole situation, because quite frankly, these turrets are just going to mince it. Or maybe not. That's interesting. Borg? No? Oh, jeez. That is a problem. That is a problem. Oh my god. Borg, fucking run. Jeez. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Okay, alright. Quick, hide up here. Hide up here. Because that door should slam shut. Okay. Alright. The 3 of you, I need you to go and get tended to. And we need to rethink this cannon situation, because they were up here and these guys just started absolutely laying into them. Do I need to toggle these? I think I need to toggle those off so I can sleep sleep with peace of mind, honestly, that we're not going to just get absolutely creams. Oh, here, yeah. Go ahead and flip that. Turn it off. And then come up here. I think there was one more bun. There is one more bun. And you've got a shotgun, so that should probably do the trick. Or I could send up a stone golem to take care of it. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that the autocannon turrets aren't able to hit these little buggers, but there we go, that's taken care of. Kankura is doing a little bit of sweeping, but yeah, watching these open up and slam into the backs of my people as they were trying to combat enemies in this area, that's a bit of a concern to me. That's a bit of a concern because, let's see, Bowler, Bruise, and Borg. Oh, did it not hit anyone? Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. And hold up, do we not have hospital beds? We do, don't we? Furniture. Hospital bed. Let's start upgrading this hospital to make it a little bit more powerful. I should probably be putting in vitals monitors and stuff as well, but one step at a time. Better beds, it'll be, you know, I mean, this one at the moment, these are 111% immunity gain. If we can get one of these hospital beds along, I think they're 120 by default, and then with the cleanliness of the room, it should boost it even further. Should we also look at like a vitals monitor option, and then carry on? Geez, I wish we could do that. Vitals monitor, that might not be a bad idea. Let's queue that up next. Marine armor is almost done, and we're good, and we're good. Okay, so let's have a think about, because we know that we can make recon armor, right? Which requires an advanced component and 30 plasteel. That's the helmet, sorry. 3 advanced component, 80 plasteel, and 10 uranium. So we've got some plasteel in Potentia up here. There's a fair amount below it. I think this one was plasteel as well, wasn't it? Yes. And I think there was, maybe it was this one in here, or maybe this one here was uranium. Let's see. I think if you've got to turn this on. I was reading up about this, that if you have forgotten where your, there we go. If you turn that on, then, aha, see? Plasteel, and this is uranium here, but I don't want to dig in through here because that's asking for trouble. This is uranium here as well. Okay, so I've dug in the wrong location. Let's go ahead and say orders mine, and I want to mine out just that little nodule there. I'm going to then cancel out this and this, and we're going to mine straight down to there. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can put a drill in there as well. A bulk goods trader is passing by. Hello, friends. Welcome aboard. I'd love it if you had some corn to sell, although this is 70%, so we're almost there. Marine armor, good. How are we looking for food? Not great. Not great. Everyone's probably tucking into the packaged survival meals at the moment, which is not honestly a super bad thing. There's no negatives to eating packaged survival meals. Oh, unless they're still the ones that have food poisoning built into them, which is a possibility. You've got a bunch of meat. You do not have some corn, okay. I could just make some simple meals out of just regular meat, you know, or eggs. In fact, yeah, let's do that. Okay, would you like some bird skin, some light leather, some dog leather, some plain leather, some panthera fur, some wolf skin, some bear skin, some fox fur, some human leather, some bison wool, which we don't have enough to make anything out of. Same with sheep wool. How much money do you have? 1404. And is there anything you have that we want? Clownfish. I don't think so. You do have some magicite, which I would be willing to purchase, but $12 is very expensive, I'm sorry. Anything kind of useful down here? You got any uranium or steel or anything? No, you don't even have components. Okay. How about you stone? How is stone flesh, game? That doesn't make any sense to me. You know what? I'm fine. I'm fine. You guys can go ahead, have a little bit of a tip there. That's totally fine. Just take care of all of that garbage that I don't want, and we'll take your money. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and go back into here and say simple meal can also include meat. That's totally fine, because we've got plenty of meat right now. And quite frankly, where I see us getting to is we're not going to do any hunting, because we've got this lovely stream of eggs coming in. As long as we keep our duckies alive and well, So here we go. We're going to... Oh. Okay. Okay, look. No, stop. Let's clarify that, shall we? No human meat and no insect meat. Thank you very much. Okay. Evo, try that again. Thank you very much. Yes. Insect meat is definitely a way to make people very unhappy. Here we go. With the tiny amount of corn that we have left, we're making up a batch of simple meals here. Which is fine. And then we'll just use up the rest of what meat we have to make a couple of simple meals, which will keep people ticking along until we can bring the rest of this corn online, which should not be too far away. And then we've got this rice down here, and this corn, this rice should grow quite quickly once we finally seal this flapping room in. And then we can turn... Have I already turned those back on? I have. Yes, I have. Okay. We're also going to need to build a roof over this, but that won't happen until this is complete, and then ideally we're going to need a couple of heaters in here, which we can plop in right now. That's totally fine. And in fact, if I say, let's build this roof area now, and I say, please make it so, then they will build it, and it will stop these heaters from going bzzzt, which they will do if they get rained on between now and when the room is closed. There is an ambrosia sprout nearby, which is fantastic. Oh, shit. Okay, missed that. Hang on. Wait, slow down. Messages. Ambrosia sprout. Jump. Yummy. Let's go ahead and get a growing zone slapped down around these guys. Bingo bango. Let's go ahead and set this to no sowing, but harvesting, yes. And when that matures, we can bring that in. There was one that was here. Yes, but it's gone. It's gone now. I'm loving these new textures for the ground. They're much, much cleaner and nicer than the other ones. So these were called clean textures, I believe. So this is what rich soil looks like. This is what soil looks like with the grass on it. Lovely. You've got lichen-covered soil through here, which has got these little greeny bits. And then if we look around some rocks somewhere, like this is rough limestone. Stony soil is sort of dark and brownish. And then, yeah, it emphasizes each of the different terrain types, and I appreciate that. It looks a lot nicer than before. We may as well haul this poor soul in and give him the Viking burial that he deserves, and get those hauled in as well, please, and that jade. Good, and we can. Okay, let's go ahead and mark this as allow. So all of that, and we may as well grab your survival meals as well. Thank you very much. Did you bring in... Oh, yes, please. Haul that urgently. We can use that to repair our mortar. If I'd have actually preemptively attacked them, I probably could have taken all of their mortars, but you know what? It doesn't matter. We will be okay. Oh, and we can also tag up these bits and bobs down here to be mined. Won't that be fantastic? I mean, we're probably better off at this point just doing the drilling and stuff, but it's fine. It's fun. Having multiple ways of bringing stuff into the colony is great. Okay, I'd love to get these walls finished off, but really the stone cutting does seem to be something that we struggle with because, well, it's probably because I'm booking too many jobs in and people are constantly, you know, running around with way too much to do, and as a result, they're never quite getting down into the stone cut region. Like Evo's doing some brewing right now, which I appreciate, because our people do love to have a little beery every now and then. Oh, an arcane goods, arcane items collector. Fantastic, fantastic. We will definitely investigate what you have on offer as soon as you arrive. Giggles has reached level 10 in intellectual, which is fan-flip-tastic, Giggles. Well done. If that's the case, would you like to join us in doing some... Oh, I've already done it? Yeah, level 3. That's totally fine. I feel like I'm going to leave that on until we discover one or two more bits and bobs. And then I'm going to turn that off again. And let's go ahead and get another drill. Build a copy. And then we'll pop that there. And then a steel hospital bed has been failed. That's not so great, but that's totally fine. We'll get this hooked up with a power line like that. Let's put a lamp down into here for whoever's doing this drilling so that they're not doing it in the dark. And yeah, feels good, man. Feels good. All right, so Clav, how you feeling? Are you okay with this? Burning passion for my work. She loves a bit of drilling. She attended a feast, but she did eat without a table, and she is currently in a very unsightly environment. And quite frankly, yes, it probably is. I mean, I don't want to claim these, quite frankly, because then, you know what? It's fine. If I quickly claim this, oh wow, this doesn't actually count as a room, huh? I mean, yeah, weird. I guess that makes sense, though. Well, fine. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that. But there's a door, so I'm confused as to why this wouldn't be counted as a room. It is indoors. It has a door. Okay, maybe it knows that it's a cave, and it's like, don't be silly. This can't have a quality. Bowler's going to hide in her room for a while. That's not great. And yeah, so marine armor is now up and running. So we looked at the recon armor before. What does marine armor require? 4 advanced components, 100 plasteel, and 20 uranium. Let's do it. I want 1 per colonist. Please count when equipped. Please count when away and close. And I also want a marine helmet for everyone. And we can copy and paste that. And I'm going to actually copy and... nope, shit. Link. There we go. All right. So, how many charge rifles do we currently have? None. Are any currently being created? No. Do we currently have any plasteel in stock? No. Are we currently drilling plasteel? Yes. So I just need to be patient. I mean, people are getting deep enough down into the tree where actually I don't think Kanker is set to do any stone cutting, huh? Kanker? No, that's right. So like if I check this out, Sugar, Lumpy, Giggles. So Giggles should be doing it, but Giggles is also refining, smelting. Oh, and stone cutting there, right. So like drugs, smithing. Why are you smithing? Why did I set you to smith, Giggles? And what are you currently doing? Scanning. I feel like having Giggles... look, we've got the things that we need. Giggles, show me what you're going to do. You're going to have a feed. Okay, well, that's totally fine. These batteries up here are now absolutely chock-a-block full, which I am very happy about. Giggles is making some drugs. Okay, I am happy with that. I'm also happy with actually... let's get these rebuilt, just in case we want to send something somewhere, or someone somewhere. Yeah, I think that'll be good. How much power do we actually have stored? We have... Well, these are 1,400, and each of these are 600. Oh, okay, so the big ones are slightly more efficient. And the efficiency is 50% versus, okay, 50%. So it's basically the same. So grid access is 629 watts, or thereabouts, with 1,200 watts in storage. So even if we roll into nighttime, we do have a delicious amount of power stored up that we can just tap into through all of those batteries. A couple more, honestly, a couple of more advanced batteries just smacked up in here somewhere might be pretty nice. Cockroach Slayers, Arcane Bandits. That's kind of a pointless thing for me. I really don't need any of that. But they do want us to go and assault a camp. It's a camp, but it's an outpost, and I'm not really thrilled about outposts, my friends, especially considering the last time we assaulted an outpost, it didn't do anything for us, basically at all. So I'm probably going to let that one slide. And, ooh, the corn's coming in. Fantastic. I'm probably going to let that one slide. I'm probably going to aim more towards going and actually assaulting a base. Now, what I'm thinking is if we go and get... Corian Compact. I think it's probably best if we go after either the Grey Skunk Rabbi with the intention of wiping them out, or the Slices of Fever, and they're spreading quite nastily down here. There's an ancient ruins there as well. So yeah, there's definitely some murdering we can be going and doing with the intention of getting our people back. But the problem is, I don't remember who kidnapped them. So that might be something that I need to go back and just quickly check to see who did kidnap our friends. And once we know who those jerkwads are. Aha, this is finished. So let's change this one out to, why does it say select plant? Oh, because I've selected both of them. Okay, so there we go. Let's change this out to hay grass. We'll have this one as corn, and then we should therefore always be 100% on top of both our food and our ducks. We've got a big splodge of Devil Strand that's just naturally growing out in the field, and we can let that be the next thing for our Devil Strand production, because I would like to keep on top of that. And also, have we not got any cotton being produced at the moment? So this is all the cotton we have. That's maybe not the best. Maybe we want to change that up a little bit. Although, I mean, we're not making clothing out of cotton, so I think that's okay. Lumpy? Hey. Oh, hey. Yeah, absolutely use that power to do some amazing things. Bring up some delicious uranium for us, which we're going to use in the short term to make armor out of, and in the long term, I would like to build some advanced power. And by advanced power, I mean a nuclear power plant. I think that's going to be fun. But that, my friends, is for next time. For now, I think that's probably a pretty good place to leave it off. So thank you very much for joining me today. I do hope that you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time.